Welcome back, ladylads and gentlelads, to another episode of me trying to keep my units alive in Tiberian Sun. This episode, unfortunately, has been a long time coming, and that's due to a lot of work-related nonsense that has kept me far busier than I would have wanted to be. And certainly far busier than was comfortable for this, the recording of this playthrough. But, no matter. We are playing my favorite mission in Tiberian Sun. Not only do we get access to my favorite unit in the entire game, the Hover MLRS, but we also get to play it on a map that showcases its strengths to a great degree. You know, when I'm actually able to give orders to my units in proper time.
Orders received. Moving out. Orders received. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On my way. You got it. On my way. On my way. No problem.
I was somewhat loath to play this mission.
Unit ready.
Maybe I was dragging my feet to a certain degree. And that's largely due to the fact that I didn't really have a clear idea of how I wanted to, tackle the absolute amount of artillery there is on this map.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But after having given it a good, proper think, I'm also kicking myself in the tail a bit.
Yes, sir.
Because I realized that I could have used a tactic in the previous mission that is going to make this mission a lot harder, or a lot easier.
Waiting orders.
But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. And boy, are there many bridges to cross on this map.
Yes, sir.
After all, we are in the fjords of Norway or something.
Yes, sir. On my way. No. On my way. Yes, sir. No.
Now, our first objective
Sir.
is to destroy as many units as we can over here.
Waiting orders.
Because we're going to have to deal with them at some point anyway, and I'd rather kite them off of this island rather than
Unit reporting.
face-to-face later on.
Waiting orders. You got it. On my way. Now. On my way.
Especially these rocket troopers. We don't do a lot of good damage to them, and they do a lot of good damage against us.
Ready.
So, we want to be trying to minimize their influence on things as much as possible.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of influence, we're going to go up to a faster speed, because this will take a bit of time.
Yes, sir.
And we are okay with face tanking a little bit of damage, because we do have the healing crates in order to survive this encounter.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On my way. On my way. Yes, sir.
That said, we shouldn't be getting lazy, because we don't want to accidentally lose a unit at any time.
Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. On my way. On my way. Yes, sir.
Nor am I particularly interested in taking out this bridge just yet,
On my way. On my way. No problem. You got it.
because if things go really wrong, I want to have this bridge as a backup.
Unit reporting. Unit ready. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Come on. Nearly got him. Let's go.
Waiting
Cool.
orders. No problem.
And there's this guy over here. We do want to bring him just a tiny bit closer.
On my way. No problem.
Perfect.
Reporting.
Now then,
On my way.
let's try to deal with this infantry unit next. And step by step, we are dismantling this power station, which is powering up an obelisk of light over here that we do have to eliminate, otherwise we can't progress the mission.
On my way. Waiting orders.
Cool. Now again, I ask you to bear with me, because this is a very important step to this whole process.
No problem. Unit ready.
We are also hoping that the game will be somewhat nice to us in regards to, well, how many units spawn out of a destroyed building. But, well, I guess we sort of have to live with 2 units being spawned at a time.
Waiting orders.
But we're nearly there. And in fact, we got lucky with this one. Perfect.
Yes, sir. Orders received.
So, the next order of business
Orders received. Yes, sir. Sir. Yes, sir.
is to pick up one of the healing crates.
Yes, sir. Unit ready. Yes, sir. Orders received. Moving out.
Scout out
Yes, sir.
a third healing
Yes,
crate
sir.
over in this direction.
Awaiting orders.
And I also consider myself pretty lucky to have gotten 2 healing crates rather than just
Yes, sir.
one during that scripted scene at the beginning.
Moving out. On my way. On my way. Moving out. Nope. Unit ready.
Just a bit farther away. And now we hope that this thing does not spawn
On my way.
any additional units that it doesn't need to spawn.
Yes, sir. Got it. Orders received. On my way.
Had to play around a bit with the cliff physics there, but you know, this is good. No units spawned, and we don't have to commit any war crimes, and that's a good thing. Ah,
Yes, sir.
yes.
Moving out.
Before I move up there, I do have to kill this infantry unit. This is a matter of great importance.
Awaiting
Oh.
orders. On my way.
Cheeky bastard even fired back at us.
Moving out. On my way. On
Well,
my
let's
way.
see if he comes down to the water.
On my way. Yes, sir. Orders received. Yes, sir. No problem. Unit
Perfect.
reporting. On my way. Moving out.
Now then.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I am going to pick up this healing crate right now,
Moving out.
and
On my way.
send our APC, filled with engineers, over to the radar tower.
Unit reporting.
My intentions shall become clear in just a moment.
Unit ready.
We are now going to be expecting a patrol of attack cycles to make their way through here.
Waiting orders. On my way.
At any minute now.
Unit ready.
Okay, so they still have... Oh, there! See?
Yes, sir. Orders received. Orders received.
Just when I thought I was safe, they spawn.
On my way.
Or, you know, they show up.
Unit ready.
But that's fine. They seem to have glitched themselves out, which they tend to. I don't know why this patrol is scripted to glitch out like this, but it is.
On my way.
And so our next order of operations
Moving out. Orders received.
is to spawn another surprise.
Yes, sir. Orders received. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On my way. You got it.
Next time, don't send amputees to fight us.
Problem. Yes, sir.
Or, you know,
On my way. Yes, sir. Yes,
come on.
sir.
Come here, amputee. Let's go.
On my way. On my way. Yes, sir. No problem.
Perfect.
Unit ready.
Amputees kited successfully.
Yes, sir.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now we can keep the rest of these buildings alive
Yes, sir.
and heal ourselves up to full.
Moving out. Yes, sir.
And our next order of operations, and the reason why we cleared out all of the enemy units over there,
Orders received.
is the following.
Yes, sir.
Yep,
Yes, sir.
an artillery piece that is scripted
No problem.
to activate
On my orders received.
only once we cross the bridge.
Waiting order. Yes, sir. On my way. Unit yes, sir. On my way. Unit report.
Fortunately, they do have a minimum range, but he does get the first shot off. Either way, now that he's done and dealt with, we get to capture this radar tower, which, had we captured it too soon, it would have also activated this artillery piece, thus making this approach entirely impossible. Furthermore, had we tried to approach this artillery piece while leaving our APC over here, our APC would have been attacked by artillery pieces from inside the Nod base. There's one in here, one here, another here, and a last one over in this area here.
Yes, sir.
Now we get to use up our final healing crate. Go back up to faster speed.
Sir.
bring our APC around. As a matter of fact, hell, just go to fastest. Bingo.
Orders received. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
We'll grab a couple of things over here.
Waiting orders. Affirmative. No problem.
Very good.
Orders received. Yes, sir.
Oh.
Engineering.
Ah well, that didn't work out as intended, but, you know, it's still fine.
Unit ready. Yes, sir. Orders received.
Our engineer is a brave fellow,
No.
and that's okay.
Unit reporting. Moving out.
Very good, that's our primary building now.
Affirmative. Waiting orders.
And so long as we have one engineer in our APC, we don't have to worry about failing the mission. Now then, the rest of these engineers are going to get loaded up into this transport here.
Sir.
And we're going to build 3 cyborgs, which are going to come in handy in just a second.
Unit ready now. Moving out.
Now then,
Unit reporting. Moving out.
you can keep moving.
Yes, sir. Waiting. Yes, sir. You got it.
We can destroy this bridge.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
This will be our Unit 3. And as a matter of fact, we're only going to keep 3 cyborgs around.
Reporting. On my way.
Or I mean 2 cyborgs.
Moving out.
3 might be a bit excessive. Now then,
Orders received. Yes, sir.
we will kite these cyborgs over here.
On my way. Unit ready. Unit reporting. Yes, sir. No problem. Yes, sir. You got it. Yes, sir.
Perfect. There is still a second cyborg over here that I want to deal with.
Orders received. Yes, sir. Moving out. No.
Beautiful.
On my way. On my way. Yes, sir. On my way. Moving out. Yes, sir. Orders received.
Perfect.
Orders received. Orders received.
Now then,
Unit ready. No problem. Orders received. Moving out. Orders received.
and slowly but surely we are
Yes, sir.
dealing with future problems before they become problems.
Awaiting orders.
Now, one might find it strange that I chose to capture these buildings now, but they are going to come in very handy
Orders received.
before too long.
Received.
Mark my words.
Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. On my way.
Now then,
On my way. Moving out. On my way.
one of the things we want to be doing is taking out SAM sites over here. And since, well,
On my way. Yes, sir.
we're too lazy to deal with proper unit pathing, we are instead just going to use time warp in order to advance our position. Now then,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On my way.
we very nearly accomplished what we needed to do.
Unit. Yes, sir.
Beautiful.
Unit orders received. On my way. Yes, sir.
And the last bridge gets taken down.
On my way. Moving out. Yes, sir.
And yes, there is a purpose behind this, which will make itself clear before too long, I hope.
Link processing. Link open. Proceeding. Scan initiated.
Unit ready. On my way. Yes, sir.
Now then,
Waiting orders. Unit reporting. Orders received. Yes, sir. On my way. Sir. Unit.
somehow we haven't noticed that thing. Okay,
Yes, sir.
whatever.
Orders received.
That's fine.
Moving out. Unit ready. Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Unit reporting. Sir. Moving out. On my way. Yes, sir. Unit ready.
The stages of this mission's completion
Orders received.
are nearly
Yes, sir.
all in order.
Proceeding. Your command input directive. Affirmative.
I'm still waffling somewhat about the positioning of these cyborgs.
Proceeding.
Um,
Input directive. Proceeding.
And I think I am just going to defend this one bridge. This second one I can deal with later. Now then. Let's go down to fast speed. Take a safety save, because, well, you know, dealing with the opening part of this mission again would be rather tedious, if something were to go wrong.
Sir. Waiting orders.
Like losing this APC somehow because I got scatterbrained or whatever.
Sir. Sir.
So we will slowly and steadily
Yes, sir. Moving out. On my way.
work on kiting a number of enemy units. Wait, don't attack your own base. We're gonna need that structure later.
Yes, sir. Orders received. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
On my way. Yes, sir.
I remember how I need to approach this again.
Orders
There are a number of patrols inside the base, but,
on my way. Yes, sir.
the real important thing I want to deal with
Yes, sir.
is these units barricading the,
Orders received. No problem. Yes, sir. No problem. Yes, sir. On my way.
barricading the firestorm defense walls that guard the bridges.
On my way.
Preferably, I want to keep those alive.
Moving out. Yes, sir. No problem. Yes, sir. You got it. Waiting orders.
Well, okay.
On my way. Yes, sir. Unit reporting. Moving out. Moving out. On my way. No problem.
Better to deal with a baby Visceroid now than have it become a problem later.
On my way.
Perfect.
Orders received.
Now then,
You got it.
next order of business, taking out the Tick Tank from range. Because we can outrange it.
Ready. You got it. On my way. You got it. Yes, sir. On my way.
It seems to have resigned itself to its fate.
Sir.
Perfect.
On my way.
Next unit then.
Unit ready. No problem. Unit reporting. No problem. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On my way. Sir.
Slow and steady.
Unit
Perfect.
ready. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, next order of business, to take out as many of these SAM sites as possible, because they will open up access to this base for us.
Unit ready. On my way. Yes, sir.
Or,
On my way.
they will also give us a reinforcement wave, and the reinforcement wave is also very important.
On my way. On my way. You got it. Orders received. On my way. On my way now, sir. Orders
Okay.
received. Yes, sir. Orders received. Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out.
No, we do have to kite in the direction of this unit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You got it. On my way. Moving out. On my way. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Rather annoyingly, he did get some damage in on us.
Moving out.
And if anything...
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
come on.
On my way. Unit reporting. On my way. Moving out.
That is the one weakness of the Hover MLRS.
Received. Yes, sir.
It has rather thin armor.
On my way.
It does a fair bit of damage, though, to units and structures.
Yes, sir.
Oh, there was another one of you. Perfect.
Yes, sir. Moving out. You got it. Moving out.
Don't worry, you will die too.
Sir.
Plenty of missiles to go around for you.
Got it. Yes, sir. You got it. On my way. No problem. On my way. Yes, sir.
Brilliant.
On my way.
Now then,
Orders received. Moving out. Orders received.
where was I?
Yes, sir.
Oh yes, trying to attack buggies.
Orders received. Yes, sir.
No, not my own structures, thank you.
Yes, sir. Moving out. You got it. Orders received. No problem. Sir.
Okay, they seem to be glitched out, that's fine.
Orders. Sir.
Okay, they no longer seem to be as glitched out. Still a bit, though.
Unit reporting. Orders received. Orders received. Yes, sir. Waiting orders.
Beauty.
Moving out.
So that's one less set of units to deal with.
On my way. Yes, sir.
Next up, kiting the attack bike,
No problem. Orders received.
killing it,
Yes, sir.
kiting the infantry,
On my way.
and step by step,
Yes, sir.
slowly but surely,
Moving out.
we're getting closer to the end of the mission.
Yes, sir. No problem. Yes, sir. No problem. Yes, sir. No problem. Yes, sir. Unit
Also, finally, we have access to repair pads for our units,
orders received.
so we no longer have to worry about losing vehicles as often.
Yes, sir.
Although if I get my way, we won't have to be losing vehicles at all, ever.
On my way. Moving out. On my way. Moving out. No problem. Sir. No.
What worries me, though, is the amount of infantry that is all over the
Yes,
place.
sir. Moving out. On my way. Yes, sir. I'm taking heavy fire. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On my way. Yes, sir. On my way. Moving out. Unit ready.
Okay,
Sir. Yes, sir.
next then. We have 2 bridges cleared,
On my way.
just one more set of troops to deal with
Received.
before the entire area is cleared
On my
out.
way. Yes, sir. Orders
To
received.
that end, I also need to deal with a couple of attack bikes over here.
Unit
Yep.
reporting.
No, get back this way.
Yes, sir. On my way.
Stop pathing in funny ways.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, we got him.
Waiting orders.
Jesus.
Yes, sir. Waiting orders. Yes, sir. Unit ready.
Okay then.
Unit reporting. You got it.
One more SAM site over here and we'll get our reinforcement wave.
Sir. On my way. On my way. On my way. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, unit pathfinding at its finest, again.
Yes, sir. No
Oh boy.
problem. Moving out. No problem. Yes, sir. No problem. Orders received. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On my way. No problem. Orders received. No.
It's sort of like dealing with dragoons in StarCraft.
Orders received. Moving out. Moving out. Orders received. No.
Just the janky pathing that these units have from time to time. But, oh well. Full deal.
Yes, sir. Unit reporting. Moving out.
Yep, there are the reinforcements arriving. Gonna make a final check here to make sure that there are no other enemy units.
On my way. Yes,
There
sir.
is.
You got it. Yes, sir. You got it. Moving out. You got it. Orders received. Moving out. Sir. You got it.
Please, for the love of God, stop attacking your own base.
Unit ready. Waiting, sir. Moving out. Unit ready, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. You got it. Orders received.
The specter of janky pathing rears its ugly head again.
No problem. Orders received. Yes, sir. Orders received. You got it. Yes, sir.
Okay.
On my way.
Cool.
On my way.
See, look what it's doing.
Orders received.
Why? Why are you not moving this way?
Orders received. On my way. On my way.
Why? Why in this area do you think that me trying to send you in this direction means you should go to the left?
Unit ready.
Ugh.
Yes, sir. You got it.
Bloody AI.
Unit ready. On my way. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Well,
Sir. Yes, sir. Waiting no problem. Engineering affirmative. Engineering affirmative. Affirmative. Unit ready.
and they still want to attack our own units.
Moving out.
How lovely.
You got it. Yes, sir. Waiting orders.
As a matter of fact, why am I wasting my time with hover MLRS systems when I can just be using Wolverines to get this mission accomplished now?
Waiting orders. On my way. Yeah. Got it. Waiting orders. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm on it. Yeah. Sir?
Sir. Orders received. Unit ready. Moving out.
There we go. Squishing them.
Moving out. Unit ready. Unit ready. On my way. On my way.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Sir. Moving out. Engineering. Waiting no problem. Waiting orders.
Perfect.
Yes, sir.
Infantry reporting, sir.
Waiting orders.
Now that that's been
received.
solved,
Waiting, moving out.
let's make sure to power the rest of our base back up. Out of this building, we need to build a couple harvesters. In fact, build a Tiberian refinery and start cranking out cyborgs. Because we want them over here in order to prevent engineers from being an issue. In fact, make this the primary output zone. See, there comes the first one even.
Input provided command. Input receiving. Comlink open by your command.
And the enemy base is just going to send these things out in waves. In massive, massive waves at us.
Yes, sir.
And it'll be rather annoying.
Input directive affirmative. Input directive. Comlink open. Scan initiated. Target fire. Input directive command. Input direct scan initiated. Scan initiated.
Okay then.
Waiting. Yes, sir.
You see, this is what I was hoping to avoid, but you know. Oh well.
No problem. Moving out. You got it, sir. Unit ready. Orders received.
Comlink open engaged. Input received.
Second order of operations, I am going to be getting one of these started on this side of the river.
Input by your command. Ready proceeding by your command.
Sir. Unit reporting. Sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, get you over there. And start the slow, slow journey to building our base up.
Waiting orders. You got it.
Are you ready? Affirmative.
Waiting orders. Waiting orders. On my way. Moving out.
Unit type.
Also, our cyborgs are having a lot of trouble, apparently,
Affirmative.
correctly targeting enemies.
Sir? On my way.
Comlink open. Affirmative. Comlink receiving. By your command. Unit ready. Input scan by your command. Input directed by your command. By your command. Comlink open. Affirmative.
Perfect. You got him. Oh boy.
Sir? Yes, sir.
Good. Okay.
Comlink scan initiated by your command. Comlink processing. Target acquired. Input selective.
Bombs.
Input directive. Affirmative. Comlink scan initiated. Processing target acquired. Comlink open engaged. Units ready. Input pilot command. Units ready. Affirmative. Input directive.
See, just look at this never-ending stream of engineers. It's a nuisance.
Proceed
Anyway.
proceeding.
Soon enough, we'll have a reasonable cyborg force that'll deal with them.
Sir? You got it. Yes, sir?
Goodie.
Comlink open.
Training.
Okay. After that, the next thing we'll have to build is jump jet troopers and medics, and, you know, it'll be a bit of a long road. Once we get to the end of it,
Orders received.
we will be at the end of it.
Yes, sir. Orders received.
There's also one more attack bike up there, which I want to get rid of.
Yes, sir. On my way. Sir? Yes, sir.
Perfect.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Units ready. Input directive. Comlink open. Affirmative. Proceeding. By your command.
Orders.
Unit ready. On my way. Unit confirmed. Sir? On my way. Waiting orders.
Comlink open. Comlink open. Scan initiated.
Okay.
Unit ready.
Perfect. We finally have a decent amount of harvesters online. In fact, I'm going to just sell off this building. We don't need it.
Structure.
Waiting order. Loud and clear.
What else don't we really need? This will give us a bit more coin. So will this.
Structure sold.
Anti-air units are more or less completely useless to us.
Unit ready.
And if our base does get attacked, that means I failed in some capacity.
Structure sold.
So really, I should sell off all of that,
Sold.
On my way.
and continue building up jump jet infantry.
Input directive. Input directive. Proceeding. Comlink processing. Scan initiated. Unit scan initiated. Proceeding. Processing. Affirmative. Proceeding. Scan initiated. Comlink processing.
Waiting order. Loud and clear.
As a matter of fact, this is also a bit necessary.
Structure sold.
Sir, we got it. Sir, loud and clear.
Waiting orders. On my way.
Unit.
Somehow, an engineer still managed to make it through. Guess we still need more cyborgs down there.
Waiting order. You got it.
Unit ready.
Meanwhile, everything else seems to be more or less alright.
Comlink proceeding. Unit proceeding.
Unit ready.
In processing. Unit ready. Scan initiated. Comlink proceeding. Input directive. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Comlink open. Processing.
Okay.
Unit ready.
There's still gonna be a focus for us to need to build a bunch of, that stuff. But,
Building.
in the meantime, what we can get started on
Construction.
is the following shenaniganry.
Building. Construction complete.
This is what is known as a silo crawl.
Building.
Or at least that's what I'm gonna call it. I don't know if it actually has any sort of
Unit lost.
official name. What do you mean unit lost?
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I take my eyes off of you for 1 second.
Got it.
You got it.
Ready.
Sir.
Unit.
Infantry reporting.
Unit reporting. Orders received. Yes, sir. Orders received. Orders received. No problem.
Unit ready.
Infantry reporting. Clear. Loud and clear.
Unit reporting. Moving out. On my way. Unit reporting.
Harvester, get out of there. Get back across the bridge. Okay. Oh my god, none of this was supposed to happen like this.
Infantry reporting. Loud and clear.
Ugh.
On it.
Unit reporting. Orders received. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Orders received. Sir.
Infantry reporting. Awaiting orders. Loud and clear.
Sir. You got it. On my way. Moving out. On my way. Yes, sir.
Ah,
On my way.
Infantry reporting. Got it. I'm on it.
Waiting orders.
Unit
No
ready.
problem. Moving out. Waiting orders.
Infantry reporting. Moving out. I'm on it.
Unit reporting.
I know what my big issue is.
On my way. Yes, sir. Orders received. No problem. Yes, sir. Moving out. No problem.
Damn it! Still another unit lost.
No.
Ugh.
Infantry reporting. Infantry reporting.
On my way. Sir.
Okay. Now then.
Unit ready. Orders received. Yes, sir. Sir. Orders received. Sir. On my way. Sir. Moving out.
Good, things are still progressing normally over there.
Affirmative.
Ah,
Unit reporting.
I'm mad. I'm actually a bit...
Unit ready.
I'm more than mad. I'm actually sort of livid.
Unit reporting. Unit ready. Yes, sir. Awaiting. Yes, sir. Unit orders received.
Building.
Unit ready, sir. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. On my way. Awaiting orders. On my way. Sir. Unit. Yes, sir. Unit
Because you see, there were a number of things I wasn't having to,
orders
wasn't
received.
anticipating.
Yes, sir.
And that's because I forgot to take out one very important bridge
Moving out.
all the way down here.
Orders received. Yes, sir.
And hopefully,
Construction.
before they send more units along, I can still take it out.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. On my way.
In the meantime,
Unit
you
ready.
get repaired.
Moving out. Unit reporting. Yep.
Preparing.
Perfect.
On my way. Awaiting orders.
Ugh. Disgusting.
Orders.
Unit.
Stop
Yes, sir.
doing that. Stop it.
Moving out. Unit reporting.
Ugh. Reasons why I want these bridges to have been taken out.
You got it. Sir. You got it. Yes, sir.
Okay. Perfect. Now, you see, the thing with this bridge is there's no way to repair it, either from this side or from this side. And that means they can never send units down that way again,
Awaiting orders.
which is fantastic. It really, really is fantastic.
Training.
Infantry reporting.
Again, the only problem is, I forgot to do that. Oh well, whatever.
Structure sold. Unit ready.
Awaiting orders.
And so 3 units were lost needlessly. All while I was doing a silo crawl. Ugh.
Structure sold.
You think you're safe, and then the AI reminds you, oh, but wait,
Structure
there's
sold.
more.
Building. Structure sold. Construction complete. Unit ready.
Have they repaired it yet? They have not.
Awaiting orders.
Now then, you son.
Yes, sir.
You need to be dealing with this blue Tiberium so I can continue my, crawl.
Building.
Units ready.
Construction complete. Unit ready.
Infantry reporting. Waiting orders. Infantry reporting. Yes, sir.
Good.
Moving out.
Yes, sir.
This will be the medic detachment.
Medic report affirmative.
Let's see, can I actually push it forward a little bit?
Awaiting
Almost. Just get that patch of blue Tiberium and I can get it going.
Building. Structure sold. Construction complete.
Unit reporting. Moving out.
Now, if this isn't the cheekiest business, I don't know what is.
Complete. Training.
In the meantime, I'll be building more jump jet troopers.
Unit ready.
Good.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders.
And slowly but surely, we're gonna get this ball rolling.
Unit ready.
As a matter of fact, let's go up to a bit of a faster speed.
Unit reporting.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders.
Structure sold.
Moving
Unit
out.
ready.
Yes, sir. You got it.
Let's get even more of these guys down there,
Reporting. Yes, sir.
making sure that bridge stays knocked out.
Unit ready.
Unit orders received. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
On my way.
Perfect.
Unit ready. Structure sold.
Almost there.
Ready. Construction complete.
Unit reporting. Yes, sir.
How are our reserves doing? Okay. We're actually pretty fine. Might as well repair a couple of the buildings around the base. Cool. Very cool, in fact.
Reporting. Sir.
Building.
Units ready.
Construction complete.
Proceeding.
Okay. I know where the last little bit I have to do is. Yeah, we don't need any more of you. I'll build a couple of hover MLRS just for the sake of burning through some of this cash. Why not?
Unit ready.
Input processing.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, now you need to come down over there, pick up that last little bit. And this will be the final
Sold.
Tiberium silo I'll need to crawl forward. And yeah, sorry folks, this mission is going to be a bit long.
Scan initiated.
Unit ready.
Input direct scan
Sir.
initiated.
Ready.
Moving out. Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. Now then.
Unit ready.
Alright.
Building. Structure sold.
Waiting orders. Loud and clear.
Let's get a couple more jump jet infantry online.
Awaiting orders.
Construction.
All of you are part of Group 1.
You got it.
Deal with that bridge.
Orders received.
Beautiful.
Unit ready.
Waiting orders. Infantry reporting. Sir.
Unit
Sir.
ready.
You got it.
On my command.
Unit ready.
And now,
Construction
this is where the
complete.
plan really comes together.
Building.
In order to make sure that we don't have too much to deal with from
Construction complete. Building. Construction.
enemy engineer incursions,
Construction.
we'll set up a couple of component towers in order to
Construction.
assure our dominance over this side of the map.
Construction complete. Building. Construction complete.
And similarly, one more Tiberium silo at the front just to further
Structure sold.
assure our crawl forward. Once this EMP cannon is no longer of use to us. Either way, I'm going back down to fast speed, and we'll take a safety save, just because we are in a comfortable position.
Moving out.
And I don't want the game to suddenly crash out on me.
Loud and clear.
Now then,
Moving out. Loud and clear. Loud and clear.
EM pulse cannon ready.
You got
very
it.
good. Our EM pulse is ready.
Loud and clear.
Might as well kill that engineer.
On my way.
On a similar note, we are going to attract the attentions of a lot of enemy units now.
Unit ready.
Loud and clear. Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Which, in its own way, is a bit of a blessing.
Loud and clear. Yes, sir. Awaiting order.
Oh my god. No, 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 no.
Moving out.
Jesus.
I'm on it. Yes, sir.
Christ, are these guys a nuisance to deal with.
Infantry reporting.
After
Loud
every kill, they want to land, and it scares me.
Waiting order. Loud and clear.
Also you.
Loud,
Get home.
loud and clear. Infantry reporting. Clear. You got it.
And there we were moving a bit too close to the enemy anti-air artillery. And now for the moment of truth.
Select target.
Awaiting order.
Good. A fair portion of enemy units are offline.
Got it.
And also,
Clear. Moving out.
we have artillery moving forward, and I don't like it.
Moving out. Good as done. Sir.
Alright, perfect.
Loud and clear. Yes, sir. Moving out. You got it.
Okay. Whoa! Whoa!
Loud and clear.
What are you doing, son?
Infantry reporting.
Why?
I'm on it. Waiting order.
What was it doing?
Loud and clear.
Oh my god, the terror.
Loud and clear. Moving out.
It was just casually moving its way forward, as if it was nothing.
Reporting.
Either way.
Waiting order.
Construction complete.
Loud and clear. Good as done. Loud and clear. Got it. I'm on it. Infantry reporting.
Okay,
Loud and clear. Sir.
let's go back for a brief moment to the other side of,
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders.
the fence, as it were.
Training.
And continue our audacious cannon crawl.
Construction complete. Building. Unit ready. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Unit ready.
And actually, why did I build that when instead I could have just built another EMP cannon?
Building.
Unit reporting. Moving out.
Infantry reporting.
Okay,
Pulse cannon ready.
we'll make sure our boys are nice and healed before they, continue their efforts against Nod rocket troops. But already, the fact that those 3 artillery pieces are down is a great boon to us.
Unit ready.
Waiting orders.
So, in case, it isn't clear what's going on,
Unit ready.
the EM pulse cannon has a very long range,
Waiting orders.
but it doesn't do any damage. All it does is disable units.
I'm on it. Infantry reporting.
Now, this has two benefits. On the one hand, the enemy units can no longer fire back at you, and I think buildings also get knocked out.
You got it.
But we're about to put that to the test. And boy, are we ever.
Moving out. You got it. You got it. Loud and clear. You got it.
Okay.
Waiting order.
You two are looking rather unhealthy. You go back over there.
Yes, sir. Infantry report. Got it.
Everyone else looks healthy enough to stay in combat, I think.
Sir. Moving out. Loud and
Now then.
clear.
Target.
Sir. Got it.
Okay. Very interesting. I totally forgot about this.
Infantry reporting.
That they set up an ambush of rocket troops and such against you.
Unit ready. Yes, sir. Moving
Yeah,
out.
nice try, buds.
Waiting order.
Nice try.
Loud and clear. Waiting order. Sir. I'm on it. You got it.
Okay. Unfortunately, enemy SAM sites are back online. And fortunately for us, we have a fair number of turrets here that are going to be able to deal with all of this stuff rather handily.
You got it.
Well, never hurts to get a second cannon online.
Moving out.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Loud and clear. Yes, sir. Loud and clear. You got it. You got it. Loud and clear. Good as new. Yes, sir.
And again, our biggest issue is largely just dealing with the rocket troopers,
Loud and clear.
making sure they don't have a clear line of sight and fire on us.
Loud and clear. Waiting orders. I'm on it. You got it. Loud and clear.
Either way, I feel rather comfortable building another EMP cannon. In theory, the more you have, the faster their cooldown should be.
Silos.
But what really matters is their range. You can only fire one EM pulse at a time because it is funneled off your entire power grid.
Pulse cannon ready.
And you're only really limited by the max range of the EMP cannon itself.
Construction complete.
Oh, that and of course power.
Building. Building
Waiting
online.
orders.
Loud and clear.
Construction complete.
Itself, power consumption is rather important.
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
So then,
Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete.
right.
Yes, sir.
Building.
We are trying to keep our boys alive, so let's go for faster speed.
Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No problem. On my way.
Thought I would have been able to catch them. Oh well.
Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building.
Now, by no means is this an efficient way of going about this mission, but it's the fun way.
Building.
Waiting orders.
And certainly it has its own specific charm.
Complete.
Moving out. You got it. You got it. Loud and clear. Loud and clear. You got it. Loud and good as new.
Damn it. I did lose a unit there.
Infantry report.
Unfortunate.
Moving out. Loud and clear. Loud and
Oh well.
waiting order. Loud and
That had to be dealt with at some point. Okay. Let's go back down to fast speed. We don't need to be, speed demons anymore. Well, I mean, okay. Let's at least get our boys across the water faster. Funny thing, too. Once they've acquired a target, they move slower through the air. Which is rather annoying. Either way. Without further ado, let's,
Select
Infantry
target.
reporting. Loud and clear. Moving out.
let's see if this took out enough of their base such that I can start dealing with artillery. Nope.
Loud and clear.
I aimed at the wrong area.
Loud and clear.
But, okay, whatever. That's fine.
Loud and clear.
I can deal with other things in the meantime.
Infantry reporting. You got it. I'm on it. Infantry reporting. Loud and clear. You got it. Loud and clear. Infantry
Nope.
reporting.
Damn it, it's still too close.
Loud and clear. I'm on it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Loud and clear. Good as done. Loud and clear. Loud and clear. I'm on it.
At the very least, I'll content myself with, kiting a lot of other enemy units onto myself after having targeted that harvester.
Loud and clear. Infantry reporting. Loud and clear. I'm on it. Loud and clear. You got it. Loud and clear. Moving out. You got it.
Also, I don't think it should really matter all that much where we're getting attacked from.
Training.
So I will actually bring both of these bridges back online since they're no longer a problem for us.
Unit ready.
Engineering. No.
What? What?
Loud and clear. I'm on it. I'm on it. Loud
What is this beautiful mess?
and loud and clear. You got it.
You're kidding me.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Bridge repair.
Awaiting orders. Moving out.
Did they? No! They sent their artillery at me? All of it?
Medic remounting. Awaiting order. Medic remounting. Yes, sir. Awaiting order.
Okay. Alright then.
Unit ready.
Bridge repaired.
I mean, if that's the way the cookie's gonna crumble, I mean,
Unit reporting.
damn, this is basically perfect. Okay. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Beautiful.
Infantry reporting.
Silos needed.
Moving out.
Well, let's start building some hover tanks in preparation for
Loud and clear.
a couple of things.
Moving out. Loud and clear.
First and foremost, though, I want to see if I can kite out any more units from inside their base.
Loud and clear. Moving out. Moving out. Loud and clear. Loud and clear. Moving out. Good as done. Moving out. Moving out. I'm on it. I'm taking heavy fire. Loud and clear.
I'm gonna lose another unit here, I think. Nope, I didn't.
Waiting order.
Close to it, though.
Loud and clear. Awaiting orders. Loud and clear. Sir, loud and clear.
Unit ready.
Moving out.
Okay.
Select target.
Sir. You got it.
This should have taken out some of their SAM sites, so let's see if we can get closer.
Loud and clear. Loud and clear. You got it. Loud and
Unit
clear.
ready.
Infantry reporting. I'm on it.
Damn it.
Unit lost.
Okay.
Moving out.
So so I still can't do it the way I want to do it.
Building. Unit ready.
Well then.
Unit reporting. Awaiting orders. Unit ready. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Building.
Where'd our Wolverines go? Oh, there they are.
Construction complete.
Loud and clear.
Sir.
Infantry.
This is now going to be Unit 3, I think.
Got it. Loud and clear.
Unit
Loud
ready.
and clear. Sir.
Beautiful.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Unit reporting.
Unit ready.
Sir.
Just for anti-infantry purposes. And since all of the enemy artillery are gone,
Sir.
I no longer have to worry as much.
Unit ready.
Infantry reporting.
In fact, I'm going to make you guys Unit 3.
Processing.
Unit ready.
Sir.
Unit ready.
You guys are far more resilient against infantry than anything else.
Proceeding.
Sir.
Sir.
Unit reporting.
EM
On my way.
pulse cannon ready.
Orders received.
Select target.
Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Sir. Unit ready.
Sir.
Unit ready. Affirmative. Affirmative. Proceeding.
Unit reporting. No problem.
Unit ready. Processing.
Unit reporting.
The great thing is, cyborgs also get completely roasted by these guys. Or by the EMP, so that's nice.
Sir. Unit reporting.
I'll take heavy fire.
Unit reporting. Unit reporting.
Construction complete.
Sir.
Building.
Orders received. You got it.
Construction complete.
Waiting orders. Orders
Stay away from the laser turrets, though.
No
That would be bad.
Sir.
Waiting orders.
And okay. Cool.
Unit ready. Unit reporting.
Thanks to a massive stroke of luck on the part of AI scripting going poof,
Unit ready.
I'm able to complete this mission
You got it.
with very few casualties. Outside of, like, you know, the unlucky few,
Waiting orders.
unlucky 3 or so hovercraft and maybe 3 or 4
Unit ready.
jump jet troopers. I think exactly 4.
Unit reporting. Unit reporting.
And why is your pathing glitched, please?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out, sir. Orders received.
Are you stuck in a wall?
Yes, sir.
EM pulse
Received.
cannon ready.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, he absolutely did get stuck in a wall.
Comlink open. Processing. Affirmative.
Unit reporting.
Remember, this game is perfectly balanced with no flaws whatsoever.
Target.
Unit reporting. You got it. Waiting orders. On my way.
Comlink open. Comlink open. By your command.
Waiting orders.
Input directive.
Unit reporting. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Unit
Oh,
reporting.
there's the Harpy attack.
Sir.
I'm also glad these guys are anti-air units, because holy hell.
On my way.
Ready.
Sir.
No, get my amputee away from the laser turret. Stop it.
Comlink open. Unit ready.
Unit ready.
Okay,
Moving out.
Input
now then.
Target acquired.
Unit reporting.
Comlink
And now that a lot of that problem has been solved, where is our APC? I know we have it somewhere.
Sir?
It's right there. It even has some engineers still inside it.
Yes, sir. Unit reporting.
Input directive. Unit ready.
Beautiful. Let's build ourselves a barracks
Unit ready.
and pass by our cannon crawl.
Construction complete. Building online.
I can honestly sell one of these. Don't need all of them.
Silos needed.
Sir?
Ah,
Moving
okay,
out.
and the
Awaiting orders.
mission can finally wind down.
Awaiting my orders.
Engineering affirmative. Awaiting orders. No problem, no problem.
Primary unit set.
Unit ready.
Building captured.
Sir?
EMS cannon. Unit
Okay, then. In the meantime, we'll set up a couple of waypoints for, these boys to do their business.
ready.
Good as done.
Unit ready. Unit reporting. Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Engineering, no problem. Engineering affirmative.
Unit reporting.
Unit ready. Building captured.
Awaiting orders.
And with just a final couple turrets and walls left to deal with, everything else can just be straight up captured, and okay.
You got it.
Thanks, pathfinding. I didn't need that hover tank anyway. God damn it.
Yes, sir. You got it.
Please stay out of range, because you do have the range.
No problem.
Thank you.
No problem.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Unit ready.
I'm taking heavy fire.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm taking heavy fire.
Yes, sir. No problem.
Are you trying to tell me that there was still something alive
Sir?
that could attack my jump jet troopers? Unforgivable.
Affirmative. Engineering, no problem. Awaiting orders.
Unit ready.
Unit ready.
Unbloody forgivable.
Awaiting orders.
Awaiting all problem. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Oh well. I guess that's another unit to add to the lost list for no reason.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Infantry reporting. I'm on it.
Awaiting no problem.
Unit
Engineering, no problem.
Unit ready. Yes, sir.
Infantry reporting.
Awaiting orders.
Sir. On my way.
Orders. Loud and clear. Sir?
Awaiting orders.
And with that, that is mission over. Rather difficult mission that ended because of a glitch.
building captured.
Or rather because of bad AI pathfinding. Which, you know, as much as I like to harp on about bad AI pathfinding doing crap things to me, it also does crap things to the AI, so well done. Whew. 10 units lost. Let's go. With what is this, 183, basically an 18 to 1 KD ratio. Lovely.
think you better see this.
Now we get to watch a lovely cutscene about McNeil feeling bad about the death of a brother we never got to meet.
Destroyed Hammerfest and stolen GDI's sonic crystals. I felt it would be bad form to leave without expressing my gratitude, Commander. I'm something of a tank enthusiast, and the sonic tank will make an excellent addition to my collection. Oh, by the way, sorry to hear about your brother, McNeil. I hear he died a very slow and painful death.
Yeah, funny thing about McNeil's brother, as we'll find out in the Nod campaign, is he's a bit of a G. So,
this has got to be the crystals. If we hit the train before it gets to the Nod base, we might have a chance of getting them back. We can't let Kane get his hands on those crystals, Mac.
so yeah. But that's the Nod campaign. For now, we're gonna have to deal with this.
It is imperative that you prevent the train from reaching the Nod base. Remember, destroying the locomotive will immediately stop the train. Recent ice melts in the region have disabled the only train bridge. You must move quickly, as Nod engineers are on their way to repair it. The crystals can be recovered easily if you get to the train before Nod can repair the bridge. Otherwise, we will need to attack the base in order to reclaim the crystals.
Now this is going to be a fairly amusing task force mission. At least it starts out as a task force mission. If you're too slow about it, it turns into a full base building and base assault scenario, which we don't want to deal with, because cannon crawling is going to be a massive, massive pain. And so are the enemy artillery pieces. Either way, we're going to have to leave that for next time. This episode has gone on long enough. I have been Smastian. I'll see you guys on the battlefield, and, as always, have a good day.